Liz, you did such a really good job on this topic that one of the things I'm definitely going to take away from this is about using your underperforming assets, using the people that you know. Like you mentioned, there are so many people in the world that there definitely is room for us to meet more people and build more relationships. And so for me, one of the important things is even starting with my inner circle, going back to family members, the pharmacist, the dentist, like you said, the dance school that my daughter goes to, the high school that my daughter goes to, they gave us cups. And I was like, where did you get these printed? And so just looking for the opportunities to build those relationships in the circles that we already have and then expanding that. Like you said, going back to classmates perhaps, colleagues, you know, just the people that we know.
And using tools to kind of jog your memory, using names lists, using baby books to think about who do I know that's named Abigail, who do I know that's named Kim, who do I know, and just using that as ways, how do I know them, what's my relationship with them, and writing them down. How am I going to contact this person? What do I say to this person? Write a script, and then you call them, and they don't know that what you're saying is scripted. It's just bullet points for you to have so that you're controlling the conversation, so that you're having the conversation for a purpose.
Yeah. Another good point we talked about was no matter how friendly the conversation is, or when you do get the order and you do get to the point that you're making a sale, even if it's your neighbor, your cousin, you still want to keep all your systems in place, like contracts and so on, to ensure a healthy relationship.
Because it is a fine line when you are protecting your brand, that you need to take care of your brand. You need to balance a friendly relationship with a professional relationship. We want to be as friendly as possible with the people that we're meeting and doing business with, but we also need to understand that we are running a business, and that's a whole different ballgame than just having chit-chat with the girlfriends over a glass of wine.
And you said it best when you said plant the seed and tend to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's that simple. You need to tend to the relationships that we come in contact with for our businesses. Otherwise, they die.
Exactly. You plant the seed before you need the plant. You build the two-way street before you need to drive down it. So then, and you tend to it is the excellent point, that you keep up with it. You keep it moving, you keep it growing, so that when you do need that relationship for whatever the purpose is, it's not a cold call, it's not awkward, it's not weird, it's, hey, how's it going? Now I need you.
And like Amy Demira said, is also about making sure that in those relationships that you're clear about what do you do and what it is you don't do. And having a list so that the customer knows, and just maximizing those relationships to make sure that you're not overextending yourself and taking on projects because it's a relationship that you want to grow, that's not going to be mutually beneficial and not going to be a win-win situation.
Managing the expectations is absolutely crucial, so that no one is disappointed, no one's expecting something that they're not going to get. When in doubt, double check. So let's just make sure what you said is, and repeat what they said in your own words. Let me repeat what you just said so I can make sure that we're on the same page. Let me send you an email. I'll follow up with you that'll just cover everything that we talked about. Get it in writing. There's systems in place that you can implement into your daily life.
Also, like you said, having your speech, your lines of words prepared, your tag words, those nuggets prepared. So when you're in a conversation, you're going to make sure to say those lines because you're prepared.
Being mentally prepared, being the eternal optimist, and always being excited about what you're doing. Mm-hmm. I sell clothes. I have this great consignment store. Who are you going to respond better to? So always being excited and having that nugget, so when you're in an awkward situation or you see somebody that you really want to talk to,
not missing those opportunities,
you can go right at it.
And also this handout, don't be afraid to include your chicken list.
Absolutely.
With the sheet for you to include a list of the people that you know, which could be something on your downtime that you can do, or it just runs across your mind. You have a place to write it down, something that you could refer to. Mm-hmm. So even this right here, which I wrote underperforming assets, is something that I think I would find useful.
Absolutely. Write down everybody that you know. You never touch somebody so gently that you don't leave a trace. You encounter people all the time. write them down, and this list is really just a name jogger so that you think about all the people that you know on a daily basis. It says milkman, I don't know if anybody has one, but you know, who's in your carpool, who installed your telephone, who do you meet at the laundromat. There's people we meet every day and we see. Who's your Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks person that you talk to every day that knows what kind of latte you like? Do they have any idea what you do, and why not? So this is just a great memory jogger. And then again, when you do want to contact them, now next time you see them, you'll be more aware and have the nuggets in mind, and you'll control that conversation, and you'll have a conversation with them for a purpose. And that is relationship marketing.